Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with the Fiber Seed, and it is WIP Wednesday where I share what I've been working on, which are a couple things. A lot of it's just yarn, but there was, and swatches, so many swatches. So let me get to it. First up, something not knitted or crocheted, but I got back to it. I am working on my little tiny Kiriki Alligator Doll. So basically you embroider it and it starts like this, ends like, well, not a different animal, ends like this though. Okay, so you do all the embroidery. This one's for my niece. This one's for my nephew. I've got all my detailing here. I've got the edges done. I'm doing the edges around the feet and I'm gonna call them hands. And I did the teeth and the mouth and the eyes. And then I have to do all these little tiny scales and then go around the body. And then I get another one of these. And then I still have to do a fox. And they're coming in July. So I have to finish this. I've got a time limit. But it gets going pretty quick. Once I get in the rhythm of doing the stitch I'm doing, it goes pretty fast. And I'm loving it. So that's the alligator. Then I got some car knitting done. I'm working on a Belved Bonnet by TinCanKnits. I am using sprout worsted. It calls for DK, but you can basically make this in any size. It's just going to change the end size. So it looks like that on a baby. And it has a newborn, baby, toddler, child, and adult size. So you can make it however big you want. And it basically works from the end and ear over to the middle of the head and then back around. And I have basically done that much. So it goes really quick too. I'm gonna probably finish that on the way to Hoosier Hills this weekend, because we are vending at Hoosier Hills in Franklin, Indiana. So it's gonna be a car knitting. And then I finished and published the Parasox pattern. So Parasox. Parasox. They're inverse of one another. It's a very simple from cuff to toe pattern with a short row heel, and it just takes 1 minute each of the colors that you pick, the 2 colors you pick, and I picked navy and light blue. So that's how that looks. Finished that. I know I should have shared that first, but I forgot I was there. Anyway, what else? Last Friday, we had the double rainbow soup release for Penelope and Reese. And I didn't have anything to share with you on Wednesday because it's still drying. So let me share those with you. This is Reese's colorway. It's called the Zoo. It's inspired by a hat that my parents got him the last time we went and visited the zoo with them this spring down in Tampa at Zoo Tampa. So he called this the Zoo. And that's what it looks like in sock, DK. And now these are only in sock and DK this time. And then here's the swatches. And and knitted and crocheted. So they look really cool. And it's like the 2-tone of aqua light teal mixed with a green, a soft earthy green, and then a little bit of a bright earthy, if that makes sense, orange in there. So I absolutely love it. I'm going to make him a hat, and I'm going to make myself maybe a top to wear, because this is the same zoo I grew up going to that my parents took me to. And he absolutely loves the manatees there. He wants to go to get a biology degree so he can go to the manatee rescue center that they have at the zoo so he can work there with the manatees, because it's his favorite animal, because they had them there when he was little, when we lived in Florida. So that is his rainbow soup release. And that's on the website. We will be taking that to Hoosier Hills as well. And then Penelope had hers called Tropical Candy. So she very determinedly went to, because how we do this with them is we take them to the mini wall and we're like, pick out colors you like. And then if they have an inspiration or whatever, to go pick colors, that's where they go. So she just goes over there, picks out exactly what she wants, the ones I shared with you last week. And this is what she made in sock and DK. This is Tropical Candy. How awesome is that? Plan pooling, assign pooling, this is going to be awesome. awesome. This is what it looks like. Not plan pulling anything, assign pulling anything. It's just knit and crocheted. This is what it looks like knitted. And this is what it looks like crocheted. So depending on your stitch height, it can change how the pattern happens. And that's, so how fun is that? So those are their two colors. And then because it is June, we have the June color of the month coming out. So that's called Summer Siesta. And this is what it looks like on sock and on DK and worsted. And it's that idea of the light as it's getting golden and the different colors you can get in the sky. It's just that relaxed feel of summer. The warmth of the air. Anyway, this is what it looks like knitted and crocheted. So it's got that golden color that meshes with the litmus, which tones it down and turns it into this orange blend where they touch with a birchy background. And there is a little bit of speckling on, but it's the swirling going on that's really the attraction here on this one. And this is what it looks like as cake. So anyway, that is that. Oh, I am wearing the Blush and Glow crop by String Revolution. Don't know if it's available for purchase anymore on Ravelry. I need to check. The last time I did it was not. But it is a sock weight pattern, and I've used 3 little birds. So that's all I've been working on. I have plans to start a new project, even though I need to go back and look at the things I said I'm going to start because I forgot to write them down. But because I have it in front of me and I know what else I'm going to put with it, there is, I think it's called Dandelion Dreams shawl. It's a crochet shawl, and it takes 4 colors. And so I'm going to use Charlotte's Web, Purple Basil. I'm going to use Viva Magenta, which is not up there. I thought it was. And then I think Nessie. I put them all together, but the swirly colors, oh man, it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look real cool. It's gonna be like this jewel tone amazingness. But it uses Sprout DK, so I'm going to make it with this stuff. I'm so excited about that because I crochet faster than I knit. Who knew? So that is I might cake up the ones I'm missing, and start working on that on the way to Hoosier Hills. So maybe I will have that started for you to see. So ask me about it. For real. Ask me about it and see how far along I'm on it. And I don't have it. I need to make one of the mochi mochi, and nobody told me how to say it, so maybe I said it wrong. Anyway, the unicorn for Penelope. I had the matching unicorns I need to make. I'm going to make her one, and these things, you can make them within like an hour. Like, it was super satisfying writing down Reese's manatees that I made last week in my projects journal, you know, when I remember to write them down. But anyway, because they're so small, they don't take a long time. And so I was like, started and finished in the same day. That was fun. So I need to make hers before we go on our trip. So she has hers, and I'll hopefully finish mine as well before I leave. Oh, also, totally forgot to mention this. If you followed on with the whole manatee thing, I used the narwhal. I forgot to say I changed the tail so it looked like a manatee tail. The narwhal would have stopped like this, so then it would have looked like a whale tail. But I just made it into a manatee. So there we are. Just want to let you know that. Yeah, so Friday is our update. We will also have that summer siesta at Hoosier Hills. Same with Tropical Candy, same with the zoo. So they'll all be there. I'm super excited. And now I've got another project to start. Well, another 3 projects to start. We're not going to talk about that. But we'll see what I get into by this time next week. So until next time, happy crafting.